So this incident happened few days back, and it's really important to discuss why behaviors like this are not okay. ഒരു പബ്ലിക് ഫിഗർ ആവട്ടെ, ഒരു ഓർഡിനറി ഹ്യൂമൻ ബീങ് ആയിക്കോട്ടെ, you should know why it is important to respect somebody else's personal space and their boundaries. So human being in a generally ullൊരു പ്രവണതയാണ് to feel important, to feel significant and relevant. The guy here chose this way to feel important in front of the whole college, and apparently they thought it's so cool. But it's so wrong, because you can't just violate somebody else's personal space. That is so wrong. Karanam, there is something called physical boundary. Physical boundary is about your body, your privacy, your personal space, and who can touch you, where they can touch you, how may they touch you. That is all called physical boundary, and it varies from person to person. Ivide, she clearly didn't want to get touched, and she showed hesitation multiple times, and that was a no. No means no. So does verbally no പറഞ്ഞില്ലെങ്കിലും, so does showing hesitation, showing a dislike and turning away. That is all a no. അങ്ങനെ നോൺ വെർബൽ ആയിട്ടുള്ള നോ മനസ്സിലാക്കണമെങ്കിൽ you should be someone who respects somebody else's personal boundary, you should be someone who have an idea about boundaries. Now the worst part is the crowd applauding and pouring support and screaming for the guy in the background. Definitely expected more maturity from a bunch of law college students, but glad that they acknowledged and apologized for the same. And now the most worst part, definitely people on social media. People on social media who is empathizing and pouring support to the guy and abusing the actress, saying that she's being rude, she's being over dramatic, she's being unreasonable. Same at the mall incident, that male actors can touch her, male actors can do this with her, but when a random person do it, she has a problem with it all of a sudden. Now, the fact that society thinks you should adjust with the male behaviors just because you're a woman is so wrong. The fact that society thinks you shouldn't set and hold on to your boundaries so that the other person can be a personal space violator without getting judged or shamed is so wrong. ഒരാളുടെ പേഴ്സണൽ സ്പേസിലേക്ക് കയറി ചെല്ലുമ്പോൾ you should make sure that they're comfortable with it. ഇവിടെ she had clearly set her boundaries, and that's how she felt. And നമുക്ക് പലപ്പോഴും ബൗണ്ടറീസ് സെറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റാത്തതും അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സെറ്റ് ചെയ്ത ബൗണ്ടറീസിൽ ഹോൾഡ് ഓൺ ചെയ്ത് നിൽക്കാൻ പറ്റാത്തതും കുറേ റീസൺസ് കാരണമാണ്. ദ നമ്പർ വൺ റീസൺ ബീയിങ്, നമ്മളൊരു ബൗണ്ടറി സെറ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ദ ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ് പേഴ്സൺ അവരുടെ ആങ്കർ, അവരുടെ ഡിസപ്പോയിൻമെൻറ്റ്, അവരുടെ സാഡ്നെസ്, ഇതൊന്നും നമുക്ക് ഡീല് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള കഴിവില്ലാതെ വരാം. That's the number one reason. Second being, society taught us not to upset others. Society taught us not to upset the fragile masculinity, And third, we always feel നമ്മളുടെ needs and നമ്മളുടെ feelings are not important. We always feel മറ്റുള്ളവരുടെ needs and feelings are more important than ours. So eventually, ഒരു ബൗണ്ടറി സെറ്റ് ചെയ്തതിന് we'll feel guilty, you'll feel sad, eventually we'll feel like, oh my god, I'm being so dramatic. But I just want you to understand, it's your life and your boundaries are so important for you, and I'm sure if you're setting a boundary at one or other point of time, it's gonna be difficult for you. Very example, Ivide, she has set her boundaries and people are shaming her for it, The action from the guy is not wrong, but the reaction is wrong. That's how it is. So I just want all of you to learn more about boundaries and stop being a personal space violator and stop being a classic victim shamer. Thank you.